Yep.
The Ashe Braum, 5v5s, you've got such a strong front line, you've got great backline damage, and those skirmishes as well are going to be very difficult to deal with.
Yep. If I was looking at this and instead of DN Freecs it said Humble Life Esports, I'd say that this is unplayable for Bro.
He held out a vision for so long, but he could have moved in quicker. And then, yes, closes the information, but he can't cancel the TP. Speaking of canceling...
Oh, God, okay. Polu's flashing, Doiv's jumping, and I think Doiv going to have to flash as well. His door not quite as powerful as Hype goes in as well. Doiv is dead. Does get a lot of summoner spells for his troubles, but that is still first blood going over to the 80 carry of the Bros, and that is what you get. Back once again, Polu comes on over. Emperor's Divide going to be blocked as there's the flash forward from Closer, but unable to actually get too much out of it. And now Polu's the one that's in trouble. Pungyan, do you have a Q available? He doesn't, but Doiv does, and he's going to be able to grab a follow-up kill here for DN Freecs. And now able to move on over towards this grub pit as well. And you can see Croco was only able to grab 2 of them, so not going to be able to get the feat of strength or anything like that. Still getting the majority is great here for Bro.
Yeah, but I think DN Freecs happy to be able to turn that around and get that kill. Ultimately, it was a good play onto Pungyan there, but I think they just overstepped their hand without flash, even though he has a level advantage. He's level 6 to Croco's 5. It's that trio, so much power between them.
Yep. So not going to risk it. Not going to get spotted by a Void Seeker. And Doiv just going to answer this by taking down the enemy red buff, Dudu and Morgan. Fighting once again.
DN Freecs aren't really in position to contest this. Back to Berserker's farming the wave. The Azir's not even there yet. This could just be 3 grubs for Bro.
Theoretically, there is a Killer Instinct available here for Berserker if they do want to get on over. Void Seeker is going to connect onto Hype. If there's a Pop Blossom flash comes through, that's a lot of value. Weave as well to bring Closer in though. And now Croco is looking to turn it. Life just gets eviscerated in an instant as Pungyan does make his way out and gets out before the concussive blows goes off. Never mind though, Closer gets over that wall and takes him out. And now Doiv and Berserker needing to leave. And Bro just having the answers here.
Stops Doiv from following up, and then they just...
Closer's dead.
Yeah. I was going to say they turn onto the Nico, but they turn onto the Talia in this situation. And now DN Freecs should be able to clean up. It was an ult from Doiv that managed to get him onto the Talia.
Yep. One of the grubs was taken here by Croco, who just values getting as much experience as possible. Maybe the Bros just don't really care about grubs.
Yeah. Risky. It's so hard, especially both the Pantheon and the Nico have no flash. Pushing into this team, very difficult because they're both champions that can survive a long time, but aren't tanky. You know, the Nico obviously has a ult and has her W that can sort of buy time. The Pantheon has a stun, but if you get hit by a bit of CC, you're dead. Yeah. Does Santa just wear board shorts?
Oh yeah, all the time. And he drives a Ute as well. It's fantastic as Croco gets engaged on, but he kind of likes that Pop Blossom as the answer, but I think Life is still dead. And Pungyan, he's going to have to do some funny business to get himself out. Does manage to do so. Void Seeker comes in, hits Polo, and he does not care. Okay, DN Freecs, are we fighting for this? Or are we looking for something else? Life pretty close to having that Pop Blossom, but not quite with it in hand just yet. And they don't even know the health bar. Now they do, as Berserker finds a Void Seeker. Closer not finding the angle just yet. As Life really wanting to flash on in, get that Pop Blossom happening. Arrow going to come on through. There is the snapback and the immediate flash away from Doiv. The DN Freecs understand that they're not able to do anything about this. Says, okay, Berserker goes in, just nabs himself a kill. Nicely done. Flash Emperor's Divide, and Croco now finds himself in amongst it. Let's see whether he can keep himself alive as Pungyan sidesteps the seismic shove and then takes a billion rocks to the face and dies. Croco going 1v1 against Berserker, and it does not work. But Life is on the floor once again. And Bro win yet another team fight, this time with a triple kill for their 80 carry.
But ultimately, Bro come out ahead after securing the Herald as well.
Yeah, really nicely played here by the Bros. For reasons, you know, and not necessarily ones you want to talk about. The DN Freecs are going to try and defend their bottom outer turret. Just don't know about it, as it will be taken down. The rest of Bros still defending, making sure that these two are going to be able to make it out okay.
To get access to this dragon, it's so hard against this team.
Yep. Shape Splitter is at least going to buy them a little bit of information, as there's a flash. Nabs 2 as well, as Life is able to at least get something done, but it's another great flick back onto Berserker, and he just throws himself into the mix. I don't know about that one, as this team fight has Morgan in it. Pungyan being able to find the Braum is kind of cool, but who cares? Hype's able to shut him down, and this Scion, the first team fight he's in, he nabs 2 kills for himself and looks great. This is a mistake Well, I think the Bros are probably going to be okay. That's my feeling. The rest of the DN Freecs are going to try and prove me wrong, though. Teleport comes in. It's an honest 5v5. Can the Bros get something done? Morgan's been softened up here.
Yeah, you got to remember as well the resist shredding that comes out, even if you are tanky.
Arrow going to connect onto Pungyan. There's the flick back as well, just delivered on a silver platter. But the answering kill is going to be there. Mid lane for support, though, doesn't feel great for the DN Freecs.
Lane swap meta where picks like Sion would be, you know, down 50, 60, 80, 100 CS on the 80 carries. A fed Sion is demonic.
Well, let's see whether this fed Sion can just drive his way out, or whether he doesn't even have... Pungyan's right here, so he is going to be able to give them an idea that they're going to be starting this one off.
It is
on down very quickly. Okay, teleport in. The Sion is going to be joining. That looks like the decision is, let's just do it. And let's see whether Nike was the right call, as they do manage to get the Arakan, so they get the buff, but can they find more? That is just one with the Pop Blossom, but it might be the best one that Life has found so far, as Dudu also able to take down Croco. Pungyan turns up to the fight so that he can just get recalled, and the rest of the team is also dead now as well. Well, not dead, but sort of dead.
Yeah, so it ends up being a 1 for 5, and sure, they're recalled, they're not actually dead. This is when hype shows up and it's like, okay, and Morgan got it.
Pungyan like getting over the wall and being like, I'm ready to DPS, and then immediately getting arrowed to the face. Not a lot of actual engage.
Did get the flash from Doiv and Berserker though, so pretty big cooldowns to burn, although at the cost of 2 big ultimates in the Ashe and Worms, you're not going to have this dragon fight in 10 seconds. Oh, Doiv.
Yeah, there's the Pop Blossom, though. Finds 3 in the backline. Dudu on a flank angle, but Croco's pretty tanky. Morgan's immovable, and they go 1 for 1. But there's the crash. This Sion. Oh, no, it is despair, but it's despair for DNF, as Berserker going to get ripped to shreds. And yes, Morgan is unable to be killed.
They just cannot cut through him, you know? He walks forward, and in the meantime, the rest of Bro is slowly mounting. The engage does land on the hype, but Dudu's just not in range to immediately follow up, and Apollo's immediately there to apply the passive. Morgan is just in the mixer. And
it's on purpose. That's actually...
Yeah, he's doing that to get a good amount of sustain out.
I like it.
In between all this poke. Now, it has been started by DNF. This is risky.
Yeah. Morgan's health bar is well and truly recouped, though. See what the Bros can actually do off the back of it, as the DN Freecs not starting off any fight just yet, as Dudu might be the target. There's the crash from Morgan. Pop Blossom, though, used mainly defensively, but Croco is dead, and now the Baron not smiteable on their side, and DN Freecs will be able to lock it down. They cannot lock down the team fight. Berserker going to get arrowed as well, as they all just try to run after him. Look at Hype, he's going so fast. The Penta for Hype off the back end of the Baron attempt from DNF. And the Bros are going to walk down the mid lane and win game 1.
This is what your bro tax pays for.
Exactly. That's why you need to paint the chat purple, ladies and gentlemen. Because then you get magic like this.
Baron may be secured by DN Freecs. Doiv doing his best against his old team. But Hype has been untouchable this game. And they will be able to take that game 1 win.
Really nicely done. Morgan, an absolute monster on this Sion, I swear. Always in the right place at the right time, as this Nexus, not long for the world, as Hype just trying to augment the kill bar. And in fact, it's closer. The grabs a couple of them. The Bros make their way out, heads held high.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.